Hey, what's up everybody in the world of PvP? We just got some new charge move mechanics, so me and my friend Brian are going to do a few jungle battles to test them out. It's really both of our first times with these guys, so let's just see how this goes. I was in the middle of battling and all of a sudden it dropped, so alright, let's get to practicing. Alright, now Venusaur beats this Victreebel, especially because this particular Victreebel does not have Sludge Bomb. So I'm not too afraid of it. I'm not going to be blocking very much that comes from it. And I do have Sludge Bomb, so it can do a massive chunk every time that he does not block. So I find the poison charge moves to be a little bit easier. I can usually reach excellent. Just do like a quick circle motion on the screen. It's not too bad. Some of the other ones are pretty difficult. Ground I find to be quite difficult. Flying definitely takes some practice. Electric takes some practice. Psychic takes a particular technique. Some of the easier ones are water. Grass is pretty easy. Alright, now I'm going to take a Leaf Blade probably to whatever comes in, so it's just a matter of who's a little bit more tankier. Who can take that Razor a little easier and maybe allow me to get some energy on this Lantern, so just do that. Let's see what he's got to come in. Alright. Big definitely does some damage to Lantern, especially with the Bulldoze. Most people just throw the Body Slam first, especially if there's shields, but you never do know. It's a lot less energy, it's usually the better option. I got the Water Charge. I just like, the Water Charge is nice, you can just kind of up and down it. Energy. Hopefully he doesn't throw this before I get out. There we go. Save that for later. You're so tanky that it's one of the only ones that can just take that Hydro Pump and still get a little bit of life left. That's the ground one. The ground is difficult. Definitely gonna have to practice that. I do not find myself hitting excellence on that very often at all. Alright. Still learning this electric as well. I was afraid if I didn't throw that, he would have gotten his own off. So there we go. Very good game. We're just gonna be doing a lot of battles. Just kind of getting our feet wet. Maybe show you guys a little bit what's going on. This is a okay matchup. The Heavy Slam will do quite a bit to Vigoro, and I am resistant to his Body Slams at least. So I'm not gonna block. At least this first one. Hopefully it's not Bulldoze. I find the steel one to be definitely one of the easiest. Now in a tournament, you're going to have to come up with some strategy because the person standing in front of you is going to see what you're doing on screen. So before you get to that point, it's a good idea to kind of think about how you might make it look like you're throwing a different move. Alright, this Heavy Slam did quite a bit. So he blocked it. He knew it would take him out. Now I'm going to get Faint before he does. So a little bit of an advantage for him because I have to pick now without knowing exactly what he's got. I will take his attack as well. Hoping that it's not Bulldoze. Ooh, yeah, a lot of energy, so I'm gonna get 2 Body Slams off. super need to block either one of those. It should be okay. Alright, overcharge just a little bit. Possibly get some energy for the next. And I definitely need to practice my electric. Thought about switching. Just let it go. Alright, now I need to hit this sludge bomb. To win this match, I need to hit 2 before he can get any sky attacks on me. And luckily I do have a shield. So I was glad I didn't throw that on that lantern earlier. I will be able to get 2 sludge, and I should have enough to finish off that lantern as well. So as long as he doesn't get one in right now. Alright. Right into the frenzy. Now the grass is one of the easier ones as well. Grass, flying, water all come from the side. And just kind of do an up and down motion, trying to hit as many of those bubbles as possible to get that excellent. Unless you're in a situation where you wanted the 2 rings, as in the old mechanics, sometimes it was more optimal to get 2 rings. Say you wanted to farm up on the mon you were on and it wasn't doing very much to you. You can still do that as long as you just don't hit all the bubbles. You're gonna get about, you know, the more bubbles you hit, the more damage you're going to do. So if you want to replicate the 2-ring strategy of the past, just don't hit all the bubbles. Alright, that was a good block. So I'm not going to block this because it's going to probably just be an acid spray. Even if it was a leaf blade, it's not going to do like a ton to me. The acid spray does hurt because it's going to make me a little bit weaker to his fast razor. As long as he's not switching, I can take care of it. Sometimes this doesn't go well if I don't block any of these, because he will have the advantage because I don't quite take him out, like just now. But I do have 2 shields to his none, and that can make a big difference later in the game. Alright, I chose to go in with this lantern and take this. Just thankful I had a shield. I did lose some damage just from the razor. Or lose some health. But I got a little bit of energy towards my next charge moves. And he doesn't have any shields. So I can block this, take out this big. Because we had a little extra energy, so we're gonna do the water one. Nice, comes from the sides. Pretty easy to hit the excellent with the water every time. Have a little extra built up energy. I like to just build up to a charge, get out. So even if this is pump, it won't take me all the way. Now I should be able to survive and get this bulldoze off. If only I was good at this ground yet. Not quite yet. I'm getting there. It's definitely the one I have the most problems with. Alright, good game. Let's see what this one brings. Alright, we are seeing a lot of this matchup. Just gonna go right in with the sludge. Works out well, you can actually get off 3 sludge in this match. Get out both shields. And then just about lose without using any shields yourself. But it will be very close. You will have 2 shields left over, and he will have none. Now, if the rest of his team is set up, sometimes it doesn't work out. Just having that advantage of not being the second Pokemon in first can make a big difference. This time I chose to go in with this, the Noctowl instead of Lantern. Just see if how the match changes a little bit. I did not have to use a shield. That's gonna be a little bit. Let's see what's going on. I had to charge. I'm gonna charge up to a Psychic and then switch, knowing he would likely switch after. So hopefully this would be amazing if it was Bulldoze. Nope, not so lucky. Getting a little better with those electric. Want to hit that excellent, but not quite every time yet. You need to find out exactly what makes the difference between great and excellent. I have gotten excellence without getting every bubble, so I know you don't have to have every single one to still get it. And also need to figure out what is the damage multiplier between great and excellent. How different is it between nice and excellent? And these things we don't really know yet, so we'll figure that out together. Shouldn't take me out all the way. I'm gonna have a little bit of health just to take it down enough to where Psychic can take it all the way. Now Psychic takes some practice. I definitely had to slow down to learn how to get excellence on Psychic, but as long as you slow down and think about it, it's alright. Unfortunately, he did get his charge move out on this Noctowl instead of my next, so there it is. That was a close one. Good game. It's kind of the game where the difference is really going to be between how much damage you're able to do on these silly charge move mechanics, which we'll all get used to. Alright. I thought he was frozen for a minute there, but he was just switching. Last couple fast moves, but I think it will be okay. Gotta remind myself not to be so polite. Sometimes I mess myself up just thinking people are lagged and then I'll stop, but really they're just switching and I'm like, oh crap. Gotta remind myself never to do that in a tournament. If somebody's lagged, they will just call for a redo. If you're in a competitive situation and somebody stops, just don't stop, because they might be switching and then you will have lost fast damage and energy. Polite in practice, so I usually do stop if I really think that they're lagged, as long as I notice. And sometimes they are, and then you just start it over. Alright. We are definitely in position here. That switch was smart. I wanted to get out of here. I didn't really want to throw this. I think it'll be okay anyway. Not that Vig on Lantern is great, but I wanted to save this Noctowl for his Fortress later for sure. Luckily I did have quite a bit of energy, and I still got shields. Let me just pump this guy down. I even will have a little bit left. Let's see. Alright, going into this fortress. Able to block whatever this has, and then I'll be able to get to a bolt and take this guy down. Alright, good game. Really appreciate this practice. We are all learning together. We knew it was coming, but you're never prepared until you're in the middle of a battle and suddenly the way you charge a move is different. Alright, lost this lead. Vig beats Owl. Not badly, but pretty reliably. Unless the Owl has some crazy energy going on. Found myself without a great plan for this. I am gonna have to get out if I want to have any shot of having any sort of advantage. And I know he's been working a lot with Lantern, and I didn't really want to take a bunch of body slams on my Venus because I'm going to need it for his Lantern later. So it should leave me with part of an Owl and a Frenzy. Alright, just glad that was not Bulldoze. Now he's just going to build up some energy on me. He knows I can't get to a charge move, so coming in knowing he's got a body slam and a half, maybe even a Bulldoze for my Venusaur. Just going to block this, keep some health on this Owl. As he does have two. Gonna get enough to where I have a Psychic to come back in with. Alright, get this Frenzy going. Lucky the grass is definitely one of the easier ones to do. Sometimes I find myself hitting where the old charge move buttons would be on. Oh no. Ah, that was lucky. If I would have hit just one more, we got an excellent. Not sure that it does more damage. I believe that it does more damage. This one's gonna work out so well. I think this is gonna be a good game. Alright. Good game. Definitely won this lead. He's steel, but he's also bug, so it's going to be neutral. This air on him. All I really need to worry about is a Rock Tomb, but because it's so slow, it still loses overall. So he's going to either need a switch or lose this lead. gonna let it go because I'm in a position where I need my owl to be. He can win. Even taking one? Go ahead and throw the shield so I don't lose complete advantage of winning the lead. Right now I can just faint him down. I will have a little bit of energy for the next guy. It's likely just going to be a lantern. I'm not going to switch, even though this won't do that much. I don't want to lock myself into a worse situation. So we'll just get a little bit off before we go. And it lets us pick what we want. Alright, and that's pretty much what I was hoping for. Even though it's not a great match for Lantern anyway, I need that Venusaur for his next. And we can go pretty even here. Especially with a shield. Not super even, but I'll have that Venusaur in the back. And that's all that matters right now to me. That and practicing these charge moves. Yay! Got an excellent. That doesn't happen too often with the electric so far. Just day one. Get better. He's got a pretty good amount of energy coming, but fortunately I've got a shield. If I can shield it, build up to a frenzy, pick out Lantern. Even if it came in with a Hydro Pump right now, should be okay. Oh, that was me on the old charge move. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Definitely lost some of those. That frenzy is just so devastating it didn't matter. I definitely lost this lead. This Razor is just painful on Vigoroth. So we're gonna go right into the Owl. And it's not a good situation. If you know they've got Lantern, they're using it a lot, and you're gonna switch, you're probably gonna see it. Still getting used to that Psychic. Although I found slowing down helps quite a bit, and I can usually hit excellent on the Psychic charge. No point using the shield there, I just can't do much to him, so I'm just gonna let it go. But I'm in a bad position. He knows what my team's made of. You hard won that lead. It's pretty hard to come back at this point. Give it a shot. Get a little bit of extra energy. Switch out. It's a question of to block or not. I would have preferred that he had thrown a pump at that moment. It's going to be a hard match to win. Normal is definitely tough. You're just sitting flailing around on the screen a little bit like Big does himself. These Razors are just taking him out. Don't think and goodbye. He's got me to use my energy on this guy who's almost dead already, so that was smart. And he's still got a shield, so unless I had a Hydro Pump and a Thunderbolt, there would be a chance, but I'm not even close to another Hydro Pump, so that's just a good game. Alright, this is fun. I'm enjoying these charge moves. I thought it would be a little bit worse. It's definitely going to take some practice. So, thank you.